Hello, my name is Rohit Pandre, and in this video, I am going to give you some tips related to group discussion. So, in the campus placement rounds, group discussion is one of the stage where the selected candidates are divided into various groups and one topic is given to them, and after thinking they need to do a group discussion. Means what happens, the one of candidate starts the discussion. Okay, then the other candidates give their opinions upon the first candidate's answer or opening, and this further discussion or conversation between these people continues. But what's the role of this step in the campus hiring? See, there are many ways for shortlisting the students, and the one is this. In this, the examiner or the invigilator or simply the HR people which came in the college or in the offline pool campus drive for the placements, they analyze that if the next candidate is capable of being a part of their team. Why? Because these IT companies have different teams for different work, and for having a good communication within the team or within the group, you need to have some good communication skills or at least basic listening skills. As I have heard from my friends who gave group discussion interviews, frankly, I didn't give any group discussions as formally, but I did many group discussions unofficially or informally, and I am giving my experience and tips on basis of that, and some of from the experienced people who gave me those advice, those chunk of advice. The first one is they tend to eliminate the too much talker or too much silent person. How? See, when you talk a lot, you really talk a lot. You take a lot of time of other people by just explaining your point in too much deep. Explain, but only to that only to that depth where it is really needed. And if anyone asked you for the clarification, then only clarify. If you too much explained about anything, then that conversation will be a one-sided, or you control that conversation. That should be not done. If you are planning for communication, if you are giving a seminar on the stage, then it can be a one-way communication, but you are doing discussion. A discussion should be a two-way process. And if you are talking too much, it also indicates that you are not listening, because the God has given us 2 ears and one mouth, so we can listen more and talk less. So you should also listen the arguments given by other candidates and then complement or oppose that argument, but first try to listen. And the next is being silent. Technically, people, why they remain silent is that they really don't have any knowledge or their personal ideas related to the topic. For example, the topic is very random, like volcanic eruptions in Indonesia. Then, what can I say about this topic? But at least, if you are in the group discussion, try to keep some point, like Indonesia is geographically situated there, and volcanic eruptions releases this gases. You can say anything, but at least spoke up, not much, but make your presence such a like everyone, or at least the HR people will remember, okay, this person had said something and which was really influential. And then you should speak your points in really a point wise manner, like uh, I want to do this and this. Now, from that, I just remember there was a method called pairs. The pairs is like uh, for example, you are explaining a topic or the next person has asked you a question, so you will use the pairs method. What's pair? It's the points, advantages, disadvantages, and summary. For example, anyone asked me that what's ChatGPT? It's a very basic question. So I will give one point wise introduction that what's ChatGPT. I will say like ChatGPT is a American software which is developed by OpenAI, and some points, and then I will give advantage like you can generate images, you can generate code snippets, you can discuss ideas about your creativity. So that's the advantages. And the disadvantages part, you may enlist the disadvantages like students are helping students are taking help of this ChatGPT for completing their assignments or their projects, and they are not trying by own, or this ChatGPT is paid for the advanced version. And then summary, you can give like the ChatGPT is a very good and advanced software, and there are many software in the market like the DeepSeek, Claude, Mistral, Gemini, and many. So this was the PADS method, and the next is Oreo method, OREO. So it's the opinion, then your response, and then your expression, and then again opinion. So for example, anyone asks you about the global warming, so you will first give your initial opinion, then your expression like how you feel about that, and the reaction that how it's going, and then conclude again with the opinion. So these are few tips that you can use, and obviously in that exact moment you might not remember all this, but try to give a effective answer. Thank you.